everyone, welcome to Tribal Review. On this week's episode, we'll discover how memes can be used in the classroom.
Also on the broadcast, we'll find out about our new STEP team. All this and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Carringer Collisions is an excellent place to get any dents, scratches, or totaled cars fixed like new in a timely manner. Visit the Carringers for a free estimate, and every repair comes with a lifetime warranty. Whether it's a minor scratch or major hail damage, the Carringers take pride in all work with every car, every time. Carringer has been family owned since 2012 and all insurances are welcome, plus much more. Get your car repaired at Carringer Collision, located at 440 East Monroe Street, Buckner, Missouri.
Hey Fort Osage High School, I'm Kelsey Stobart. Start cracking your favorite jokes. It's National Humor Month. Make people laugh, use funny one-liners, and brighten people's day.
And I'm Blake Pearson. Today is Thursday, April 5th, 2018, and here are your top school news stories.
The broadcast team, along with mass media, took a trip to Mizzou on March 28th for Journalism Day. The following students received honorable mention for their work: Felicity Mitz, Hannah Early, Levi Pruitt, and Spencer Patrick. The staff received an excellent rating for their submissions for KFY Sports Live coverage and Tribal Review. Levi Pruitt and Brianna Reeve got an excellent for their commercial production. Hannah Early received a superior, which is the second highest rank, for her sports action photography, and the Legends Yearbook staff got a superior for last year's book.
The Rotary Students of the Month are Lane Sullivan and Mackenzie Lyon. Lane Sullivan is a 3-year member of Touch a Class and the men's choir. Mackenzie Lyon has been a 4-year varsity soccer player and a member of the National Honor Society.
Coming up next, we'll have a feature story over how memes are used in classrooms.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Enjoy Toscano's in our new waiting and dining area while catching up on your favorite sporting events on our big screen TVs. Come in and try the freshly made pizzas served with our homemade bread. Or try some of our favorites like the spinach artichoke chicken pasta or lasagna. Also, if you're in the mood for something new, try the spicy penne rustica or spaghetti carbonara. Let Renee and John treat you to a taste of Little Italy at Toscano's, located at 312 South Hudson Street, Buckner, Missouri.
Welcome back. Memes are normally seen on social media sites that people laugh and talk about.
Well, memes can also be used in the classroom. Tribal Review's Nicholas Andrade discovered one teacher who uses them frequently.
Memes are everywhere in our school. They have a variety of purposes throughout our classrooms. I ventured out to ask teachers and students on what they think memes could be used for in school.
I think memes are a cultural identifier. We use them to explain, especially historical context, in a way that makes it more understandable. So rather than open up a textbook, which we don't really use much anymore, I can put a meme up there, and kids can get a good laugh, but it also can explain a little bit about the historical context. So they definitely have a lot of value in history.
Memes can also be used as good attention getters. Ja'Kai Haynes explains how memes can grab our attention in classrooms.
I think memes can be used as a way to get students interested in what they're actually talking about. You just need to stimulate interest, integrate it in a way that makes it interesting for them to learn about the subject that they're going to.
Brendan Morris believes that memes can even teach things that schools don't normally teach in their normal curriculum.
I think memes can be used as a reference to specific events in history. Malecki actually has a meme wall in the right side of his classroom, and he uses it to reference certain events, like with Bismarck and a couple other funny things that got me interested in looking up specific subjects that we don't learn in school.
Memes have a variety of uses inside and outside of the classroom. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Nicholas Andrade.
Thanks, Nicholas. When we come back, we'll have more school news for you. TLC Automotive is an independent family-owned auto repair and maintenance facility that provides vehicle inspections, oil changes, wheel alignment, engine repair, and much more. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, closed Saturdays and Sundays. Giving straight answers that you can trust about your vehicle is what we do at TLC Automotive. Located at 22 East Walnut, Independence, Missouri. Call Jim Carlson at 816-833-4411 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back. Scholar Bowl competed in the basic tournament on March 15th. Fort Osage A team defeated Lee Summit West and Raytown in rounds 4 and 5. They played Lakeland in the championship, winning on the last question. The team finished 6-0 and took the championship. Fort Osage A team is 50-15 on the season. Dexter Wickham was named to the all-tournament team.
The speech and debate team competed in districts on March 16th. Nicole Overbay qualified for state by placing second in public oratory. Ariana Nelson placed 7th for humorous interpretation, and Alexis Cook took 8th for U.S. extemporaneous speaking. We'll be right back in just a moment.
I'm Chris Harris.
Alexis Cook.
Antonio Hamadias.
JJ. Rial Bawifi. Aspen Treadwell.
Bobby. I'm straight.
I am a woman.
I'm a man.
I'm African.
I'm Latina. I'm African American.
I am gay. But we all have one thing.
One thing.
One thing.
One thing. One thing.
We all have one thing in common.
Welcome back. Step Club is a new club to our school. They made their first appearance at the Spring Sports Assembly.
Travel Review reporter Tion Larks caught up with the members of the club to see how they are doing.
Step Club started January 19th. Head coach Leader Henderson wants to showcase these students' talent.
Actually want us to perform at games and, you know, give them a chance to show off their skills.
The Step Club performed at the last assembly. Tierney Brooker Smith believes she overcame her stage fright.
They were pretty good for our first performance. Scary.
Moni Tuala is the team captain. She believes that she takes on a lot of responsibility.
I just have more responsibility to get the girls where they need to be and to get them caught up if they're not there.
Ms. Henderson looks forward to new people joining the STEP team. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Tion Lurks.
Thanks, Tion. Cameron Keene joins us now with the Indian Sports Report.
Thanks, Kelsey. I'll have your Indian sports update coming up after these messages.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is the perfect place to celebrate your style. You can get apparel for friends, families, clubs, and businesses. Custom print your apparel and more at Big Frog, located at 9022 Northwest Skyview Avenue at Kansas City.
Hey everybody, I'm Cameron Keene with today's sports report. The Indians varsity baseball team traveled to Bartlesville, Oklahoma to compete in the Bruins Woodbat Classic. The squad won the tournament for the first time since they started attending it 12 years ago. The Indians started with a couple of wins and a doubleheader against the Ponca City Wildcats 6-3 and 5-4. Vaughn Young had this nice two-run homer in the first game that sailed over the left center fence just right of the scoreboard against the Wildcats. And Sage Heitman pitched a complete game with 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 runs in the first game. The next day, the Indians took on the Collinsville Cardinals and won 11-6 over the 24th ranked baseball team in the state of Oklahoma. Bryce Dye lit up the Cardinal pitching, going 4 for 4 with a huge 3-run blast in the 7th inning that almost made its way back to Missouri by the time it landed. However, the Indians didn't capture the final game of the tourney, coming up short against the Bartlesville Bruins, losing 9-1 as several JV players got their time on the field. The boys and girls varsity track team competed in the Rusty Hodge Invitational at Blue Springs South High School on March 29th. The boys took 14th out of 16 teams, and Colin Camerling, leading the Indians with a 3rd place, finished in the pole vault. The girls came in 11th out of 16 teams and were led by Amari Grimes with her 26.16 second first place finish in the 200 meter dash and a third place finish in the 200 meter dash. Diamond Pryor finished third in the long jump with a 16-foot 6 3/4 inch leap. I'll be right back with more sports updates in just a moment.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Welcome back. The girls' varsity soccer team is off to a 4-0 start on the season. The Indians have yet to give up a goal, with an 11-0 win over Grandview, a 10-0 win over Winnetonka, and a 9-0 win over Northtown, and most recently a 5-0 win over Oak Park. Aaliyah Ayala led the charge in the victory over the Okies with 3 goals, while Sophia Smith and Haley Jones each scored 1. Coming up on your Indian sports calendar for April 5th, the varsity baseball team will take on Oak Park on a road weather makeup game starting at 3:15 p.m. The boys and girls varsity track team will compete at the William Crispin Invitational starting at 3:30 p.m. The boys varsity tennis team hosts matches against William Crispin High School at 4 p.m. And moving later on into the evening, the girls varsity soccer team will have a match against Blue Springs with kickoff at 6:30 p.m. On April 6th, the varsity baseball team hosts Staley starting at 4 p.m. On April 9th, the boys varsity baseball team has an away game against William Crispin High School with first pitch starting at 4 p.m. And the boys varsity tennis team will visit Raymore Peculiar High School with matches at 4 p.m. as well. Continuing on Tuesday, April 10th, the girls varsity soccer team has a match against Staley High School at home starting at 6:30 p.m. On Wednesday, April 11th, the baseball team will host a home game against Ruskin High School starting at 4 p.m. and the varsity track team will be competing in the Blue Springs South Invitational also starting at 4 p.m. KFOI Sports will be bringing you live coverage of the girls varsity soccer game on April 5th starting at 6:15 p.m. and the varsity baseball game against Staley on April 6th starting at 3:45 p.m. Log in to NFHSnetwork.com to catch these pay-per-view events. That's it for your Indian Sports Report. I'm Cameron Keene.
Thanks, Cameron. Senior Gabriel Beam, junior Philip Bailey, and sophomore Robert Swafford qualified for the Special Olympics State Basketball Tournament on March 16th and 17th. Senior Bailey Hall qualified for the Special Olympics State Bowling Tournament on the same weekend. Congratulations to these students for making it to state.
Project Grad sign-up nights start Thursday, April 5th. Seniors, senior parents, guests, and the guest parents must be present to sign up at one of the sign-up nights in the high school commons. The nights are April 5th, 6th, 9th, 10th, and 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. and April 7th from noon to 2 p.m. Project Grad costs $10 for seniors and guests are $30. We'll be back in just a moment.
Come to Tribal Perk, open Monday through Friday in the Media Center between 4th and 5th hour. We're at the concession stands before school. They have everything ranging from 50 cents to $1. They have tea, hot chocolate, coffee, and apple cider. Come to Tribal Perk.
Now it's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk.
Travel Review reporter Harrison Stuckey surveyed students on what they did over spring break.
Spring break is a time for vacations and staycations. Here's what a few of you did over spring break.
I played 2K and Fortnite.
I played Fortnite and watched Naruto, and yeah.
Then I played Fortnite with the gang. It was pretty fun.
Went to Branson. Yes, it was very fun.
I went to the mall like most of spring break and yeah, stay home most of the time.
I played Fortnite on PlayStation and yes, it was a lot of fun.
Over spring break, the varsity baseball team went to Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and we won the tournament, and it was pretty fun.
Over spring break, I took care of my puppy and played with him.
I went to Florida over spring break. I'm Harrison Stuckey reporting for Tribal Review.
I just spent time with family and was in Bartlesville, Oklahoma with our broadcast team for the last weekend of spring break. What about you, Blake?
Oh, I just put in extra hours at work, and I sang at my church on Easter Sunday.
On this day in history in 1792, George Washington cast the first presidential veto.
The ACT word of the day is augment, which means to make or become greater.
Well, that's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Kelsey Stobart.
And I'm Blake Pearson. Thanks for watching.